Day after Thanksgiving, part 3. Texas forever.
You do it. And mine is on an emotional sense, which I rock the best because I have feelings.
I think that's why we make a good.
I think so too, because you make me think out of the box.
But see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That feeling that you get by your big brother not being there.
Yeah.
That's the emotional part that you can now ensure that your daughter and your family get, because you know how that would feel.
Yeah.
So that's when you apply a little emotion and logic to the situation. So, okay, well, I'm not getting, so let me, but to be bound by that, because, and this is going on with T-Bird.
Yeah.
We'll say that. We'll say that. You can't account for everything. That he doesn't have the energy, whether the quality or quantity of energy to do what you want him to do. You just gotta let it go and understand that it's not about you. It's not like he don't like you. Don't take it personal. It ain't got shit to do with you. It's him.
That's what I'm saying.
It's him.
I agree with that.
So hey, you tried, you did the thing. My problem with me is if I didn't try.
Okay.
And that's with anything in life.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna die, but if I don't try 100% of the time to do the best I can to honor whatever the greatest gift on earth that was given to an existence, the body. If I don't do it, then I feel like I failed. So what you're doing, you tried with your brother. You did what you could. You reached out. You kissed his ass. It ain't on you. You should be able to be at peace with that.
I am. I made the decision. I am.
Okay. See, that's
but one of the things is when like I said, when brother to brother talk, I use that as reoccurring memories because he could bring something up that we did that I totally forgot about. My memory is shot.
So here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
But you're without that memory that you had to recall. You're fine.
I am, but
by bringing in that memory, it's either gonna make you sad, because the memory is sad itself, or it's gonna make you happy, then sad because you can no longer be what you used to be. You see, like
I don't. You know how I use memories? I use memories to travel back to where I was at that time. For that minute or whatever, and I see myself, and then I come back. That's it. It's not a happy. It's almost like it's an escape. Okay. When I'm in a boring situation, I'll think of something like we went to the mountains last year, and I'll be right there at the mountains. That's
why are you bored?
Huh?
Why are you bored?
It's just life itself.
There's no such thing as boredom.
I know. Tell my daughter that.
There is no. I try to tell my niece that all the time. There is no such thing as bored.
I'm bored. How do you do that?
The only people that get bored are.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
The only people who get bored. Should be the non-intelligent and ones without an imagination.
Okay.
Period. Like, there's so much shit to learn, so much shit to do, so much shit to create. How can one be bored?
Okay.
It's not boredom. It's laziness.
I was right there. Hey,
it's laziness.
Perfect. Yeah, I got that.
It's easier for us to think about what we did or want to do or whatever than it is to actually do it. But when you get lost in the doing or whatever, when you just being, there is no boredom. God is so deep. It's infinite. How can you get bored in the infinite? It's impossible.
Because we don't think
it's a lack of effort.
We don't think infinite.
It's a lack of effort. Now, why we're lazy, that's a whole different subject. But it's that attachment. That's what's causing the issue. It's the attachment to the past.
Let's get back to the turkey.
Okay. Anyways, so by the time she wanted to use the electrical thing, right? Which is supposed to be serrated and sharp.
Right.
It's serrated, but it ain't sharp.
Okay.
Because when I looked at that turkey, I was like, are we having turkey salad? I thought turkey salad was for the day after. She had the doggo. I was like, who the Aussie get to the turkey? No. I was trying to make a joke, There was no. I was like, where the slices at? We have a turkey salad? Bring the mayo and the mustard. Let's hook this shit up right now. I was like, where is the turkey?
That's what I was doing. What is this?
All I saw was like a wing and a leg, and the rest was like turkey salad.
Hey, Jeffrey Dahmer attacked this turkey?
Jeffrey Dahmer, there you go. Jeffrey Dahmer. Fuck that turkey up.
Now, I can see you doing part of it that way. You know what I'm saying?
She tried to slice it. She tried to
you
see it on TV. But I'm thinking the only way you can do that is with a very sharp knife. That's not an electrical one. That's
doing this number.
That's gonna obliterate that motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
If you go against the grain, it's gonna come apart.
Man, you saw turkey everywhere. I was like, God damn.
Now, did you watch her do it, or you just
I watched her do it. Well, I began to watch her do it, but I knew it wasn't going to come out the way she wanted to, so I left to give her I didn't want to, embarrass or whatever, but I know whatever.
So keep her in her own zone. I guess.
So I was like, sometimes when people are looking at you, you don't really operate like you should. So I gave it her privacy.
I got that.
And went over and did something else. But when I came back, and my mom was like, fuck.
What'd your mom say?
In my mind.
Oh, in your mind.
Yeah, in my mind, I was like, fuck. I ain't know.
All right, what was her reaction after the aftermath, after the bloodbath?
Didn't nobody say anything.
What?
She didn't say anything. She just came like it was supposed to be that way.
Okay.
I was like, it's not supposed to be that way.
Okay. You used a shovel instead of a fork.
She used fingers or something. Speaking of that,
okay.
I saw an old John Madden clip.
Okay.
Where he used his hand
to stuff a turkey.
To cut the turkey in half.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I've seen that too. I remember that.
And then the turducken.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, shouldn't be called a turducken.
Okay, what should it be called?
Because, if I'm not mistaken, it's a chicken and a duck and a turkey.
Right.
Right. So it should be called a chadurkey, right? See, in order. Keep it organized.
Well, here's the thing, okay? You go from the outside in.
All right, so then what would it be called? Turduckchi? See, you
Turkey.
No.
Turkey. No, duck. Chick.
Turducken.
Turducken.
A turducken. Okay, so you go from the outside.
Right, outside in.
Turducken.
Now, if you stuffed a chicken with a duck, and then stuffed a duck with a turkey.
No, you stuff a turkey in the chicken and the chicken in the duck.
Yeah, that'd be a big ass duck.
Well, they do that anyway, right? Ain't that foie gras? That's not like your people language. Foie gras.
Well, no, that's your language because that's French.
That's not my language. Well, that's actually probably my great granddaddy.
Yeah.
One of them is from Corsica.
Oh, really?
Which, by the way, if you look at their flag or their
Portuguese flag?
No, Corsica. That's down by France, like little island.
Yeah.
It's
the Corsican brothers. Yeah.
It's a black guy.
Yeah.
With curly hair, short curly hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's something.
Was he your cousin?
Somewhere, it's somebody over there. You know, we all look alike.
No, I didn't go there.
I know all of y'all look alike.
Yeah, I know we do. Those are Chinese. Well, yeah, we all look
all
alike.
Y'all look alike.
All look alike.
All in that quarter of the earth, you look alike. Can't tell different. You cut your hair out, you can tell different.
I think Bill Burr did it the best. He says, in China, you get away with crimes all the time. You know why? Say, for instance, you're a pickpocket. You sit over there, and you walk away. And then you say, hey, that guy's got my wallet. There he is. 5'4", brown hair.
Identify. I can't identify his mom.
There he is.
Shit.
Okay. Because we all look alike. Gotcha. It's a good thing we look alike. That's right.
I was like,
then we'd be bored.
I was like, I was like, when Jeff was a Karate Kid? Jeff, you a Karate Kid?
Hey, that's my dojo, man. That's my dojo.
Now. Jeff doing roundhouse kicks and shit.
So she obliterated the chick.
Yeah. So that was a turkey story.
I've used a electric knife once. I didn't like
I used it once to to make a stool for the cushion. That shit didn't work. That was the last time I used that joint.
So you dulled the blade, is that what you tell me?
It was dull.
It was dull before?
It was dull.
You know what
before.
you do with that electric knife? You cut the cord and you separate the two as far as you can. That's what you do. You whip out that cutlery that you have from Cuisinart and just
that
hack
shit
at
works.
it. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. Slice it. Maybe, I mean, it's not ice cream, but maybe dip it in some hot water. I don't know how that works, but or put it in the oven.
It burns it.
Yeah, you know, and just slice it. I don't know, but
no, sharp knife will go through.
that shit. Took it back to that was my favorite turkey salad the next day.
You didn't have to do nothing to it, did you?
Yeah, no, you put that bitch in the refrigerator. Pretty much in the mail.
Hey, question. When's the last time you had turkey?
Probably,
How many Thanksgivings ago?
I had to be at least. When I go to Spain, I think that's the basic diet. I don't know, maybe 2010 probably.
Really?
Maybe.
12 years ago. Wow.
I ain't gonna lie though, that turkey was looking good though.
You were tempted?
Now I wasn't tempted, but it looked good.
Okay.
Cause you know that golden brown, that shit
Yeah,
ain't good
yeah.
for anything. Just like that golden brown crisp around a pancake.
Yeah.
That's the worst part for you, but
Yes. Why is that?
carcinogens,
Oh. Because it's burnt?
because it's burnt.
Carbon burnt?
Carbon.
Carbon causes.
Carcinogens, yeah. Well, also with the fat, they got different names, acrolein, Haas and Paz. Heterocyclic amines, polycyclic, aromatic hydrocarbons. These things, they carcinogens. Anytime you burn anything, protein or fat, sugars, whatever, that's that. You take that in and then
Okay. I'm going to ask you something.
composition.
Where did that come from?
What?
What you just said, where did that come from?
Research.
Right. That's a lot of research what you just said.
It's not, man. Oh, this shit is out there. This shit is instead of look. Instead
It's
of
in here.
But instead of playing Bejeweled, this is what you do. I'm not saying you specifically, but instead of playing, video games, I'm not gonna be an adult playing video games. I'm gonna do some things that's gonna be a true selfish. Make myself better so I can make other people better whenever I get in contact with them. But I'm not gonna force it.
See how we did this?
Brought it right back around.
That's how it should always
Brought
be.
it right back
That's
around.
right. Yeah.
That's how we do it. Anyway, that was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, how about them boys?
I didn't even see it.
You ain't seen.
I'm with my family.
I know, man. I ain't got shit to do, so yeah, I was watching it. I recorded it though.
Huh?
We did good.
What was the score?
28 to 13, I believe.
We beat the Giants, right?
Yeah, barely. Well, the first half they was giving it to it, but that's because when you're playing a subpar team, even though they were 7-3, same record, subpar because they were hurting, whatever. You tend to take more chances than you. So they were toying with their food at the beginning.
Had to read them first.
Yeah, and but then they up the ante and yeah, they got it.
Well,
Actually, it was 28 to 20. They scored in the last drive or something like that.
so they gave it to them.
I would say it's hard to get anything in the NFL, but
To get it over with, sometimes you have to do that.
it was. Well, let's just say that they're 7-4 and the Cowboys are 8.
Who was the big playmaker?
It was a team effort. Zeke did very well. He got his burst back.
Okay.
It's easy to get your burst when you're not carrying the ball.
Oh yeah,
50
yeah,
times
yeah,
a game,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
And I like it that way better for Pollard. Also, keep his burst.
Did Zeke get any passes to him too?
I don't remember. I know he had like 92 yards rushing.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. Almost, not that many carries.
Right.
Pollard, surprisingly didn't bust off 300 yards like he normally do, but like I said, it was perfect. Dak was the player of the game. He got the John Madden turkey leg.
Did you really?
That's what they call him now.
Okay.
So Yeah, the John Madden Turkey Day.
I miss John Madden.
Yeah, that was a big thing yesterday. It was
Like, salute to him.
yeah, it was a whole.
Where they
That
showed-
was the first Thanksgiving without him.
Yeah. Always.
They actually showed a clip of him teaching his grandson how to cut a turkey. It don't look appealing though. It does not look tasty. It just looks like a mess.
One of the things is it's the cooking process. Now, if you cook the chicken, cook the duck, and then shove that into the turkey with the crispiness in it, already done, it might be something.
Well, I'm just saying the way it looks when you open this shit up. It's confusing.
It's like an alien.
It's like
There's a lot of juice in there. A lot of juice.
just give me what I just don't like to complicate things to that point.
Yeah.
I don't mind the complex, but the complicated, the unnecessarily
ridiculous,
I don't.
You're going overboard there.
Yeah, and then it's 3 different proteins. You don't really mix that in. Anyway, that's dietary issues too.
And that's what, 6 feet? You got 6 feet to deal with, 6 wings to deal with. Unless they were like handicapped, you only have 5 wings.
Well, that's how yours
4
came out,
wings,
right?
yeah.
The one wing, one leg fell
I
off.
couldn't even find the other wing.
You had a paraplegic turkey.
One of the things that, okay, I thought the turkey breast had a lump,
Oh, shit.
because I was tapping on it saying, what's this, because it was brown,
You're a
think,
gynecologist
what?
now?
No.
Not an oncologist.
Yeah, what's this? And it's like, what? I couldn't imagine that a bone was sticking through it. And I'm like, oh shit.
It's probably a baby. It was having a baby. They have eggs, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have actual baby turkeys inside of them.
Where are you from?
I'm just saying, sometimes they do. Sometimes they decide,
In
I'm
what
going to give an
world
egg.
do turkeys have births inside their...
It's the same world where turkeys give birth to turkeys, to chickens and ducks. That's the same
I
world.
thought they eat them. That's why they're in them.
They don't eat baby turkeys.
No, they eat the chicken and the duck. That's how the turkey gets turducken.
Tomato. Hey. Anyways, yeah, so that was good. So.
Are we good?
Yeah, we good.
I think so too.
We good. We got plenty of.
I think that was a holiday feast.
Yeah, we good. Yeah. So what you gonna do for the rest of the day?
Takes forever. That's what it is.
Takes forever. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's the best title. That's
Thanks, I appreciate that. But that's from us.
I mean, that was the first name you popped out, and that was. I mean, immediately I was like, that's the type of feeling you want. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, but this, but that,
It was one of those things that, like I said, when friendships start, the first thing that what brought them together or was in common, and that's what we.
I mean, it's just perfect. Like you said, it's the freedom to just talk shit, grow, do whatever. Don't take nothing personal.
Yeah.
Keep each other accountable. Hey, you fucking up here. Hey, you fucking up here. Okay, I gotta do better.
I think one of the best things that you brought me, like I said, you keep me open as far as my mind.
Hey, you keep me grounded. Hey, sometimes we tend to overthink things sometimes, and stop thinking as we So sometimes you gotta inject a little emotion in the situation. But like I say, it's a good team there. So, but Texas Forever, man, that's like. And then the instrumental background, that last one, I like that one. Now I gotta put some words to it. That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be
Cause I gotta make it kind of. A lot of people.
Something before I did that.
I can't do that. But hold on. A lot of people are not gonna like the title because it's half black, half Puerto Rican, half white, half Chinese, Japanese, Korean. What are you?
You better stop.
Half
what?
half
Half and half.
half yin yang.
No, that's Chinese, man.
It's all the same.
No, it's not.
Dow.
Yokohama.
Yokohama tires.
Yeah.
Toshiba.
from?
You
Where they
have
from?
you have Toshiba, have Panasonic.
No,
No?
I'm half Zenith and half Panasonic.
Zenith, I didn't know that was a brand.
Are you?
You have Nintendo,
No, Nintendo.
half Atari.
No, that's the same.
That's the same?
Yeah, Atari and Nintendo are the same.
Ah.
Yeah, Atari, Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo.
Exactly.
Ah, give me number 3, Chinese number 2.
No, that's Chinese too.
Hey, I thought you was Chinese.
No.
I seriously thought you was
Are you
Chinese.
serious?
No, I know
You
you.
better stop.
I know you was Korean. Come on,
I
now.
know.
See, look. You got to karate chop me?
Now I tell you what. Okay. As Japanese, we do get confused with Korean. Okay. Korean's the same way, but there's an animosity between the two.
It's always like that.
But this is because we treated the Koreans worse.
Well, it's the animosity between
We were bad.
Mexicans and Puerto Ricans.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, it's not animosity. It's just like, you know, anytime you identify with a certain culture, whatever, yours is, you have pride.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous because everybody wants to prove that they're great. But in order to prove that you're great, you have to, that's at the expense of somebody else, whether we like it or not. And so it's always, you know, if you call a Mexican Puerto Rican, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not, or I'm not Filipino, or I'm not Puerto Rican. So, but yeah, so a lot of people are not gonna like the title. What I'm thinking maybe is the people actually from Texas, or maybe the country, or you know, that type of demographics, the rednecks. Oh, you can't name it Texas because you ain't from Texas, and oh, damn, you Japanese and Puerto Rican.
Hey, thank you.
But Texas is not even a English word, really, you know. So
Well, to me, Texas is a feeling. It's not a state. There's a feeling of Texas being big, for one thing. If you ever drove through Texas, it's like a forever drive. Okay? You always constantly saying, "Are we still in Texas?" Okay. I mean, seriously.
I've never been to Texas. I would like to be, but never.
Yeah, but it's, and plus the Cowboys. Hey,
I mean, it's perfect. Like,
can't beat 'em.
it's not like you a Redskin fan. I mean, I'm sorry, a Commander fan. Oh, Lord.
That's what's called Chinese.
About to get canceled before we get started. It's not like you about to say it again, a Commander fan, and I'm a Cowboy or Giants or Eagles. No, both, you know, Cowboy fans and Texas forever. That's like I said.
We have in common. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Perfect. And yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna hook that up, and I think it's gonna be good.
Good. I think so too.
All right, Texas forever.
Thanks very much.
All right, so this last little bit is the post wrap up talk, a little extra. So let's parkour on to part 4. Texas forever.